Western diplomats say the aim is to take stock rather than to broker peace.
Take stock refers to taking inventory, typically in some sort of metaphysical fashion. So somebody can take stock of their life, or someone can take stock of a situation and more or less analyze the situation, but without all that much analysis. All they're doing is counting what they have and seeing those as assets. And then similarly, looking at the bad things and counting those as liabilities, but trying to look at it rationally without putting too much thinking into the subject. So similar to the way that a store will periodically count everything in the store to see if what is in stock corresponds to their written records of what is supposed to be in stock, a person will do the same thing, and people evaluating a situation may do the same thing too. And typically they'll do this when the previous analysis for some reason either turned out to be wrong, or where they think they need a new perspective on things. So they just try to go back to basics. I used to work as a headhunter, and one of the most important qualities was to be able to take stock of the good and the bad qualities of each of the candidates. My house got flooded a few weeks ago, and the insurance company came over and took stock of the situation to figure out what was savable, what was unsavable, and to figure out how much they wanted to pay me.
For its part, Russia has little traction with the regime.
To have traction refers to having the ability to move something forward, very similar to a truck or some other vehicle in mud or in snow, where they might engage the vehicle, but the wheels just spin and nothing happens. So if the vehicle can move, it has traction. Similarly, with the situation, if you're trying to affect the situation and you don't have any traction, what that means is whatever you're trying to do to affect the situation is not having much of an effect. Or if any effect, it's having a negative effect, not a positive one. But if you're able to get traction on a situation, it means you're able to make measurable progress and to advance the situation. So if Russia has little traction with some regime, it means that they have very little power or influence to change what the regime is going to do. I've been on a diet for the past 2 years. I haven't lost any weight at all because I sort of binge and cheat a lot. So I'm hoping that with Christmas coming along, that I'll finally be able to get some traction and start to lose weight on a regular basis. I've been looking for a new job lately without much success, but every day I try to work on it for at least an hour, 2 hours a day. And so after probably about 2 months or so, I'm finally starting to get some traction and getting some pretty high-level interviews with pretty well-paying jobs.
That's all for today. Tom Taylor is an ESL tutor. He teaches English in the United States and outside, all over the world, using Skype. He can be reached at his website, which is
ESL-fullsteamahead.com.
Click on this link and check out his website and email with questions. Thank you, Tom, and I'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.